invites me in her home here on top of the hill. She's now studying entrepreneurship in Harvard University. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ayah Hamdani.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. So,
Okay, welcome to the other side of Mia.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Okay, how are you?
I'm okay. I'm good. I'm doing a lot of businesses, diba? But not big businesses, just little businesses.
Wow, it's big, yeah. You're so humble. What is the most memorable experience you had with your education?
My best experience is to be included in your
Play.
play. Yeah, being
That
part. Yeah, being part of your play. So it's one thing that made me what I am now.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Sound of Music. And we used to practice during lunchtime.
Yeah.
And I remember you had actually explained when we had that.
Yeah, because you told me to come there 3 times.
Lucky for me, I was not
Yeah, but I cannot do anything. You're the director. So.
I'm sorry to
Of
that.
course, I was just 10 years old.
Yeah. Best memory when you were in high school.
I was in high school. I had a very huge role because I was handling the department. Always been a part of the officers, so I had a very big responsibility. I took over all the activities in school. I planned all the activities in school in spite of the busyness in
High school life.
high school life.
How about in college?
I heard it was actually a very my college life was what made me as a person because I experienced failing in spite of being so diba I was able to because of pressure, because knowing that my grandmother is a
Works.
professor,
Yes.
a brilliant professor. My
Yes.
aunt is a brilliant professor from the same school, so
Okay.
I did not have the chance to be myself because when you sit in class, you always
Bring the family.
the family name.
Yes.
So okay, you're the granddaughter, you're the
Yes.
niece, or something like that. So you can't be yourself. And
It's
honestly,
hard,
yeah, it's so hard because it's not the course that I want. Most of the students say that being in college is normal, that your parents will choose what you want, but it made me being in medical school made me very frustrated
Who
because
chose?
my parents, because my parents is in a pharmaceutical business. That's why they chose that all the women should be a pharmacist. And
That's the in the college.
yeah,
I know you graduated, diba?
Yeah.
Pharmacy, right?
Pharmacy, yeah.
Pharmacy. And then you studied law.
yeah.
And why now Harvard?
Because Harvard gave me a chance to be myself.
I know you own many businesses,
No,
but
many-
why jewelry?
Jewelry is one of my passion because maybe it's handed over from generation to generation. It's so funny because my grandfather once was a jeweler and it was handed to my father, and now I'm having it. It should be maybe because it's normal for those who love jewelers, but it's different when you do your own jewelry. You make your own jewelry. Yeah. So I got interested because again, it's not having a framework, but being imaginative. When you do your
When you
when you make your jewelry.
it's a labor of love. Why coffee? You also invest in coffee.
Yes, everything I do has backstory. So
Okay.
I'm a very emotional person. So this business made me interested when someone went to me and said that we should invest in this business because we will be changing lives. So most likely, I don't say I'm a superwoman, that I want to change lives to people, but what I always put in mind, what's the purpose of studying? What's the purpose of doing something extraordinary without helping others?
Wow.
So that's one thing that I am engrossed with by helping other people in my little ways, not on the ways like you have to be a charitable institution or something like that. So I want to have it simple in my own ways.
What is the value that you learned from your dad?
My dad is a very simple man, and he always tell me that wherever you go, whatever you achieve, don't put money as your master. So you have to be the master of your money, and never associate with something uh, that money will make you like someone bad or something like that.
That's it. That's
Yeah, you have to have your money by helping. You can give it to others, or what charitable things you can do with your money, but not on the things that that will make you a bad person.
How about mom? What value you learn from it?
Being thrifty.
Being thrifty. Okay.
Yeah. Every time we buy something and we tell her or we confide, maybe I know the answer. It's always a no.
Since you were young, it's always
No, maybe siguro I just grew up that she always tell me that when you buy something, you have to buy something that is worth of your money. So she told me not it's not that buying a preference and having a very extravagant things, but what she always tell me not to buy things that will just for gold lang lang.
okay.
For example, jewelry, di ba? It
Stays forever.
yeah.
And your business diamond stays
Yeah,
forever.
diamond, no?
Stays
But actually, when you say diamond is not for everybody. No?
forever. Okay.
Yeah, to be honest, especially on clients, I always explain it to them that when you have jewelry, it's luxury. It's not something that you invest and just pawn it.
Okay.
Because when you pawn it, it has a very low value. No? It doesn't have the value of, let's say, when you buy millions, you will get millions, no? No. Maybe you can get millions when you sell it to others.
Yeah.
Or you will sell it abroad.
What was the first jewelry that you made out of your creativity? The one in your hand? Is that the one in your hand?
Yeah. It's actually this one. This is a very important, and this made me like it says me
Why?
because actually this ring has a story.
Okay.
So like having the biggest to the smallest ring. So this is the story where I started. I'm very low, up to the point that I got this one.
Okay.
So instead of saying my dad said that I have to put it in one set, but I place it in one ring.
Because it has its story.
Because for me, a ring is a sign of, let's say, achievement. Diba? When we graduate in college, diba?
We put
We put rings. Diba? But that, maybe I don't feel like I am, I achieved on what I graduated.
You achieved in
In other things. That's why when I had this jewelry business, no, I really made something that wala siya cluster.
Sa ang puso ng isang ayos.
I'm very happy and very contented because
What do you mean by I'm very happy and I'm very
I'm with someone.
Is that someone near or is that someone far?
This someone is far.
Okay, someone
Uh,
far. Is it safe to say that I'm telling everyone that you're engaged?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because in our tradition, you cannot be with someone like boyfriend or girlfriend. You can be with someone directly. Maybe because I don't have standards when it comes to love. Because I believe that when you find the right person for you, you will you will give your love, your genuine love, without hesitation.
Oh. So that's it, yeah. Di ba, you're a Muslim, right?
Yes.
Di ba we have this dowry thing?
Yeah.
So, when does a man give the dowry? When during the wedding, during the engagement, during the when?
Before the wedding.
But after the engagement.
Yes, after the engagement, because the men will prepare. Because it's in our, it's not actually a tradition, but it's really in our religion that men should give something for a woman.
Where does the dowry go? Does it go to the parents or will it go to you or where?
It depends on the family because there are some daughters they wanted to give it to the parents, but some of them, mostly, those rich no families,
Yes. And your family is one of those.
the money will go to, let's say, the startup of the couple.
Ah, okay.
So it's like saying that okay, you can afford the dowry, so you have the right
Yes, to get my daughter.
to get my daughter first.
What do you think is his quality that you need to like?
He's a very intelligent man. He's very witty.
Of
So-
course, he's a businessman.
Yes, he's a businessman, and um, he's full of wisdom. No? So he doesn't give me anything, no, not particularly things or something, but every day as we have a relationship, I always learn from him. No? So that's a big thing. It's more than anything.
Okay. Now I'm asking you this, diba? He's rich, like he's a businessman. He owns a lot of businesses. I just cannot mention what kind of business. Oh, you're very talkative. Is because I just cannot explain that. But when you know when you don't have that financial stability, like you're together, like when you're an ordinary man, yeah, like it's different when you're rich.
Yeah.
What do you think, yeah, is the thing that makes you how I wish he's like that?
Maybe um the qualities of being around physically, because most of them, and that's most of them, no, are very busy men since they're businessmen, no?
Yes.
So they cannot be around all the time. It's not the usual, no, usual thing that you grew up with, no, the family that you grew up with. So I've been in a setup wherein my parents are always together, and I always see my father in the house, my mother, like that. But I think if I will be with him, it will not be that on that setup.
Why is that so?
Because his priorities is not that the same priorities that we have. So business is more important. I don't see he doesn't make you a priority, no. But
He makes you a priority, but
Yeah,
he's still have a business.
business, yeah. We have a different vision. So I'm okay with that.
Okay. When he comes to Cebuya, do you usually have any ordinary business or
No, no, we can't date on ordinary basis. So
Oh, that's hard, y'all. When you fall in love with someone high profile.
yes, you can't be somewhere, no, very, let's say, the usual, no, usual setup. You can date in the malls, you can date in somewhere. So
So where do you usually go?
like places like parks or something away from
the
the
crowd.
city. Yeah,
Away from
or away from the city. And we just see each other for like an hour or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they're very busy man. But
You're a Muslim.
yeah.
Do you have these rules in your relationship? Is he also a Muslim?
Yeah, he's a Muslim. He's a Muslim. It's a main priority.
Is that really the main priority in a relationship? Is that a requirement?
I think so because it's so weird when you go to different churches. No? I don't say that other religions is wrong, no, but I think it's really a very requirement because you pray together. No?
Yes. You have to be together.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are the rules in your relationship? Do you have one? Or it's just a normal thing?
It's just a normal thing, but maybe there is this special thing, no,
What's that special thing?
that you have to be a very strong, independent woman, not like other relationships when you depend on men. So he doesn't usually correct you.
Oh,
That's the special thing about him. He doesn't correct you. He just leaves you whatever you do, and then when you fail, that's where he teaches you.
what did he tell you?
When especially when I had my, let's say, there are a lot of businesses that I failed. You know. At first, he said it might not work, but I'm the type of person when you say go to the left, I always go to the right
Yes.
because I wanted to see the result. Why people, especially when I cannot understand people, why or you cannot explain it to me well, why I shouldn't go left. So that's the personality that I have. So
You want to create your own path,
yes, exactly.
not
I'm
follow
the
the path.
I'm the type of person. So people see me like talkative, I talk a lot, I make friends, but the other side of me is a person a very visionary person. So
What do you mean by visionary?
I always think things are not that simple, but I make things simpler.
Okay.
So the more I learn something, the more I understand the surroundings.
Okay, so that's you.
So that's me. That's the more I understand people around me. So I always blend with people. I don't correct them or I judge them.
You don't judge me.
No,
You don't correct me.
no. Even those people who do wrong, I don't judge them because we don't know where their stories.
The story of these people. What do you want to tell to all the people who also want to have this business?
You need to be very simple. I say it's simple as in to the point that you will be delivering your products straight to your customers, and it's not a one night, no, like planning or something. Because when you want something extraordinary, you must do things extraordinary.
Wow, truly. So yeah, I would like to thank you for giving me this time.
Hi, of course.
Of course, you know, it's a very nice place to talk with you. How I wish I can actually
Live here.
live here and take photo, but unfortunately it's already nighttime. I would like to thank my sponsors, Chantal Hair and Dale Hair Salon, Grove Street, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, this new one, the Blueberry Beach. Okay, so it says, what's the tagline of this? Yeah.
Act to the coffee, simple.
Okay. Yeah, let's walk down memory lane and recall the person that you are. So if I ask you now, I've been asking you when you were in grade 4 and you give me all the insights a grade 4 student can give. But I'll tell you, with your experience, Ayah has become
Someone that still being the Ayah before, but a modern Ayah right now.
a modern Ayah. Bye-bye everybody! See you all
Thank you.
to another episode of The Other Side. Bye-bye!